Well, hello. Just before I get home and get all my threatening, unlawful letters from the bailiff wanting his £690 based on the back of a completely unlawful court case where evidence was tampered with, police officers lied, the CPS refused to speak to me. As well as a lot of letters, I've also sent out some freedom of information requests. Now, isn't it amazing? Right, we've got all these people going around pretending to be police officers, like Marston bailiffs, because they're HMCTS, Her Majesty's Courts and Tribunal Service, and the council people who rent the courtroom for the day, hire the courtroom, and then put a load of their own people in pretending to be court staff, which is highly fucking illegal, by the way. Today, and I really fucking want to get this out here. I'm driving up the A14 and I see one of these safety camera vans. Yeah, we all know it's about the revenue, guys. You can stop fucking pretending now. You're a bunch of thieving bastards at the end of the day. And it actually says on it, Highways Agency Safety Camera Van. When the fuck? When the actual fuck did the Highways Agency become the police? I mean, speeding tickets in themselves are unlawful, and I'm going to get on to that. But the first of these FOI requests, you know, actually, we've got all these people going around pretending to be the police, the council, these Marston bailiffs, whoever they are, these Highways Agency speeding camera vans, right? The only people who aren't pretending to be the police are the police. Right, and all the police are doing now is protecting all the people I just mentioned who were all breaking the fucking law. Isn't that a fucking irony? I mean, you've got to laugh, haven't you? Really? You see it, don't you? You see it. I know you see it. Right, so I've got them here. Now, I sent one. There are a couple more to do with my court case, because that court case is now under investigation by the court. So they're due up towards the end of the month. Let's see if I can click on this now. I've sent two to the Home Office. I've just sent another one tonight. First one was, can you please explain why police are allowed to charge money for providing a service such as marshalling a football match, and yet there does not appear to be any tax applied to these earnings? Either they are a public service or a private company. They cannot be funded by taxation revenue and then provide a privatised tailored service to some in exchange for financial gain. This is usually known as fraud. Now let me tell you guys, they haven't answered. They've gone out. That was sent a month ago. They went over their month yesterday. So for the moment we can assume the Home Office approves of fraud. It's up to you guys if you want to answer the questions. If you've got nothing to hide, you'll have nothing to fear. That's what you keep on telling us. So they haven't answered that. They're out of time. I did get an email back saying, you know, someone's dealing with your request, yada, yada, yada. But of course they've now run out of time. So having seen this Highways Agency van today, I've sent another one to the Home Office because technically, well, they are in charge of the police, and technically this is a legal issue. But I think you'll like this one, guys. Dear Home Office, I would like to know exactly what legislation was passed and when to enable the Highways Agency to facilitate the use of mobile speed camera vans, or to put it another way, at what point did they become the police? Secondly, and on a similar vein, the system of speeding tickets is a system which works on conviction without trial. In order for that to happen, when the ticket is received by the criminal, various quite blatant threats are made in order to obtain payment. Threatening block type is often employed, as is quoting half pieces of legislation to make the recipient appear guilty and hope they will pay up without question. Why then does the Home Office approve of conviction without trial and threatening behaviour? because there's something about the buck stopping here, isn't there? And I was going to FOI request the Highways Agency, but I thought, no, they'll just say it's someone else's fault. Acting on behalf of the police who are helping them break the law. So I think that was the right place to send that one. That'll be interesting. So that's going to be 8th of January, that one will run out. So obviously I'll keep you updated towards the end of the month as to the what comes back on my case. One question I asked was how many thousands of pounds had it taken to prosecute me when the key witness couldn't be bothered turning up and in fact had lost his job because he was breaking the law and things like that. And obviously why the CPS are backing people like this up. See you all there.